Marcus Aurelius, the esteemed Roman emperor, is a beacon of Stoic wisdom and profound insights into life. He ardently pursued a fulfilling virtuous life, demonstrating an unwavering commitment to Stoic philosophy. Even amidst the immense pressure of ruling an empire, Aurelius continually sought tranquility and inner peace, a pursuit that has continued to inspire generations. Stoicism, as Aurelius practiced it, was a philosophical approach that proposed the idea of finding happiness not in external factors, but within oneself. Even today, his timeless teachings guide millions of individuals seeking peace and tranquility in their lives. Let's delve into a few crucial Stoic teachings inspired by Marcus Aurelius that could help you lead more serene, fulfilled lives. The principle of control and acceptance stands as a fundamental cornerstone in Stoic philosophy, a principle deeply ingrained in the mindset of Marcus Aurelius. This Roman emperor grasped the stark truth that we are often powerless in the face of life's many unpredictable events and circumstances. However, rather than succumbing to a sense of despair or frustration due to this perceived lack of control, Aurelius chose to take a different route. He focused his energies on what was directly under his control, primarily his emotional responses and personal reactions to the events unfolding around him. This ability to master our reactions, according to Aurelius, can have a profound impact on our overall sense of well-being and fulfillment in life. Let's look at a modern example to better understand this concept. Imagine you're immersed in your digital world, perhaps scrolling through an intriguing article or engrossed in a gripping online discussion, when suddenly, your internet connection fails. Now, an instinctual response for many would be to erupt in frustration or anger. After all, such interruptions are not exactly pleasant. But here, Marcus Aurelius would suggest another perspective. Instead of allowing this minor inconvenience to ruin your mood, he would encourage a more composed acceptance of the situation. Perhaps it's a chance for a short break, a moment to step away from the screen, or an opportunity to engage in a different activity. Aurelius's teachings emphasize the idea that our happiness and tranquility don't hinge on external circumstances or events. Rather, they are shaped by our internal responses and attitudes towards these events. It's about understanding that we cannot control when the internet goes down, the traffic on the roads, or the weather. But we can control how we react to these events. By being more mindful of our emotional responses and deliberately choosing to react with composure and acceptance, we can navigate through life's ups and downs with greater ease. This perspective shift can help transform challenges into opportunities for growth and allow us to maintain a sense of inner peace amidst the chaos that can sometimes surround us. Another valuable Stoic teaching emphasizes simplifying our perspectives. Simplifying perspectives, such a valuable lesson from the ancient Stoic teachings, especially as we find ourselves immersed in the chaos of modern life. It's like trying to listen to a whisper amidst a rock concert. It's hard, right? But Marcus Aurelius, one of the most influential Stoic philosophers and also a Roman emperor, was steadfast in his belief that we need to distill our focus down to what's genuinely significant. Just think about it. We live in a world so abundant with distractions that it can feel like we're standing in the middle of a hurricane of information, expectations, and desires. We have social media notifications popping up every minute, advertising messages urging us to want more and more, and an unending stream of news and information. This constant stimulation can be overwhelming, leaving us stressed, anxious, and feeling a sense of unfulfillment. But here's where Aurelius steps in with his Stoic wisdom. He invites us to take a step back and examine what we're truly paying attention to. Are we giving too much importance to things beyond our control? Are we obsessing over external validation, material possessions, or societal expectations that keep changing like the wind? According to Aurelius, these are not the things that should govern our inner peace and happiness. Stoicism, in its essence, encourages us to detach ourselves from this maelstrom of superficial attractions and desires. It's like stepping out of a bustling crowd into a quiet room where we can focus on what's within our control. This doesn't mean we should abandon our aspirations or stop caring about the world around us. Instead, it's about distinguishing between what we can influence, such as our actions, reactions, and attitudes, and what we can't, like other people's opinions, global events, or the past and future. This shift in perspective can feel like coming up for air after being underwater. It allows us to gain clarity about what's truly important and what's merely noise. By focusing on our responses to the world rather than the world itself, we can reduce unnecessary anxieties. It's like decluttering your mind, removing the distracting elements and making room for tranquility and focus. And the result? A tranquil and centered mindset. Imagine being in the eye of the storm, where everything is calm and peaceful, even though the wind is howling around you. That's the kind of inner peace that comes from simplifying our perspectives, according to Aurelius's teachings. It's about staying balanced and composed, no matter what life throws at us. It's the art of finding serenity in the midst of chaos. So next time you feel overwhelmed by the world's incessant demands, remember the Stoic philosophy. Strip away the unnecessary, focus on what's within your control, and see how it transforms your perspective. This could be your key to a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher king of the Roman Empire, had a profound reverence for the principle of accepting change, which is a foundational tenet of Stoic philosophy. He saw change as an intrinsic part of the fabric of the universe and advocated for learning to embrace it rather than resisting it. In every person's life, there will be situations that arise where the outcomes are beyond their control. A classic example could be suddenly losing a job that you've held for a long time and have grown comfortable and accustomed to. Such a drastic change can naturally incite reactions of panic, worry, or even despair. After all, the fear of the unknown is a common human reaction, and the loss of a job can throw your entire life's plan into disarray. However, seen through the lens of Aurelius's Stoicism, such a change could potentially be perceived not as a disaster, but as an opportunity for growth and personal evolution. In place of fear and worry, one could choose to accept the change and adapt, to leverage this moment as a chance to explore new paths and possibilities. The act of accepting and adapting to change isn't just about making the best of a bad situation. It's a strategy to maintain inner peace and tranquility amidst the tumult of life's unexpected turns. Rather than clinging to what once was or fearing what's to come, Aurelius encouraged us to remain in the present moment and stay open to the potential opportunities that change can bring. This perspective reflects Aurelius's deeply held conviction that change is not something to be feared, but a natural and inevitable aspect of life. Change to him was akin to the changing of the seasons or the flow of a river, an integral part of the universe's dynamics. In fact, he famously wrote in his Meditations, "Time is a river, a violent current of events glimpsed once and already carried past us, and another follows and is gone." Resisting this natural process of change, Aurelius argued, leads only to suffering. Instead, the Stoic path encourages us to foster resilience and adaptability, to cultivate an ability to navigate gracefully amidst the ever-changing tides of life. This doesn't mean being unaffected by change or challenges, but rather responding to them in a more considered and less reactive way, ultimately leading to a more peaceful, balanced life. In this way, the teachings of Marcus Aurelius are not just historical philosophies, but deeply relevant to the modern world, offering valuable insights on how we can better adapt to change and uncertainties in our own lives. It's about finding peace in impermanence and strength in adaptability. We hope that you found some value in these insights. If you've enjoyed this, then you'll certainly find our other content appealing as well. Join us in further exploring Stoicism and the timeless wisdom of Marcus Aurelius as we continue to navigate the complexities of life with tranquility and grace.